The Ford Ranger just stole the crown. Toyota wants it back. This is the 2026 Hilux, and Toyota says it's the most Australian Hilux ever built. But is it enough? Or is this just a facelift pretending to be a new generation? Let's find out. Before starting the video, subscribe to the channel because your one subscribe helps us to grow. Let's start the video. First impressions? It looks mean. Toyota calls the design language Cyber Sumo. Sharp angles, high-set slimline LED headlights, and this body-colored mesh grille that dominates the front end. New for 2026, built-in rear bumper steps. Finally, no more climbing into the tray like a gymnast. The tray itself is wider than most rivals, though it's not the deepest in the class. Two new colors this year, Sunglow and Ash Slate. Premium paint, $675 extra. Here's the thing though, same footprint, same wheelbase, same doors and roof. This is not an all-new platform. Toyota redesigned the front and rear ends, added new suspension mounts, but underneath, it's still the IMV platform from 2015. Does that matter? We'll get to that. Pop the hood, one engine. That's it. The 2.8-liter turbo diesel four-cylinder, codenamed 1GD FTV, 204 horsepower. But here's where it splits. Manual, 420 Newton-meters of torque. Automatic, 500. That's an 80 Newton-meter gap. And the auto also gets Toyota's 48-volt mild hybrid system. Fuel economy, 7.1 to 7.4 liters per 100 kilometers, depending on the variant. The mild hybrid? Don't expect miracles. Toyota's been making hybrids for 2 decades. This one barely feels different from the standard diesel. Off-road, this is where the Hilux still shines. Part-time four-wheel drive, high and low range, locking rear diff, and multi-terrain select on automatic models. It cannot drive in 4x4 on bitumen, unlike the Ranger. But when the road disappears, the Hilux is still a mountain goat. Step inside, and this is where the 2026 Hilux finally enters the modern era. Gone is that tiny 8-inch screen. Gone are the analog dials. In their place, a 12.3-inch landscape touchscreen and, on higher grades, a matching 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, standard across the range. Wireless charging from SR grade up for USB-C ports. And a new multi-function steering wheel with controls grouped into 3 zones. New seat frames, more cushioning. The rear seats are still cramped for adults. That hasn't changed, but Toyota added a fold-down armrest with cup holders. SR5 and above, heated front seats, heated steering wheel, dual-zone climate control, and an electronic park brake, replacing that old pull-up handbrake. Option up the premium interior pack for $2,500. Black leather, 8-way power driver's seat, and a 9-speaker JBL sound system. Base workmate, you still get the digital screens, but it's a 7-inch cluster, and you keep the vinyl floors and steel wheels. This is a work truck, and it looks like one. Let's talk money. The 2026 Hilux starts at $33,990 before on-road costs. That's up nearly $6,000 from the old base model. Why? Toyota axed the entry-level 2.7 petrol and 2.4 diesel. Now every Hilux gets the 2.8. The range tops out at $71,990 for the Rogue or Rugged X. That puts it pricier than the Isuzu D-Max and Chinese rivals like the GWM Cannon, but still under the Ford Ranger and Volkswagen Amarok. And remember, Toyota's 10-year warranty is industry-leading. So, is the 2026 Hilux a revolution? No, it's an evolution, a very careful one. Same bones, better skin, much better tech, and the same unkillable reputation. If you want the most car-like, comfortable pickup, buy a Ford Ranger. If you want the latest electrified tech, wait for the BEV Hilux coming mid-2026 or look at the BYD Shark. But if you want a truck that will outlast your mortgage, hold its value better than gold, and go anywhere you point it, the Hilux is still the cockroach of the pickup world, and I mean that as the highest compliment. Drop a comment, Hilux or Ranger. And if you want to see me torture test this thing off-road, hit subscribe and the bell. New reviews every Sunday. See you next time.